conditioning. I'm here to bring you another Disney Rachel Zegler filled video, and I know it's been a minute, but we're still trying to get back into swing things. And just to bring it back, well, I thought a little bit of controversy might be the best way to get people's attention. Well, for one, Rachel Zegler still hasn't learned her fucking lesson. She's still a prick. Now, she may have been told by some of the Disney executives at the top to, hey, simmer down a bit. You're being a little bit too extra. Maybe calm it down. Let's set that tone down a little bit further so that way people don't get so turned off by the film. We already had to do reshoots because of the stuff you said, because of the things Peter Dinklage said about, hey, we don't want to hire too many dwarves, and that's already, ableist and other things like that, right? And now we're at the fact where, hey, instead of actually putting in full-on dwarves, you just CGI'd them, so then you took out the people that could have had that kind of work. Oh well. And then moving on to some other really dumb shit with Rachel Zegler and the whole Snow White thing is she's gone full Free Palestine on this fucking film, and especially when you have someone who participated in the military of Israel, Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, however you want to pronounce it. And then you also had the fact that, well, guess what? Gal Gadot is gonna definitely be in defense of Israel. Kind of surprising that you would make such a bombastic statement in the climate that we're in right now, and especially when there's so many people that are just against, the war on Ukraine, the war with Israel, and then you're gonna just put yourself in there and be like, hey, guess what, guys? Gal Gadot, she shouldn't be saying this stuff about free Israel or Israel is right or whatever, stuff like that, right? And then you have her being like, free Palestine, Yep, that's exactly what they fucking said. And then, it's just, she's still fucking going at it. I can't stop her. She's manic at this point. I love it. It's just Marmar in the closet going ballistic. Anyways. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Anyways, short and sweet of it is all that Rachel Zegler has made herself a target for criticism. You can't get me to stop smiling. I hate you. Best for her known role in West Side Story, is now playing Snow White in the Disney's live-action remake, has stirred up controversy with her public support for Palestine, despite sharing the screen with Gal Gadot, who plays the evil Queen. Zegler does not hesitate to express her political views, especially concerning the Israel-Palestine conflict. 3 days after the official release of the first trailer, anticipated live-action version of Snow White at Disney's fans convention, a following wave of anti-Semitism and pro-Palestine attacks on Gal Gadot's online, Zegler decided to make it clear which side she was on, and she said, I love you all so much. Thank you for the love and for the 120 million views on our trailer, blah blah blah, and always remember free Palestine. That's what she decided to make impactful for that statement. I love you all so much. Tweeted in her from official X Twitter account. Thank you for all for the like I said, 120 million views on our trailer in just 24 hours. What a whirlwind. I am in the thick of rehearsal for Romeo and Juliet. I'm gonna get out of here by now. And always remember, free Palestine. Yeah, and then again, the one who's... They've changed the definition now on the fairest... Again, who is the fairest and the most beautiful of the land? They've changed out now what they mean by fairest. They don't necessarily mean physically appealing. Now they're talking about the moral standpoint of, hey, who's more appealing, the evil queen or Snow White? And again, if you're going back off of the original movie, then yes, Snow White is definitely more virtuous than the evil queen. But in this more recent remake, I would have to beg to differ, because if we take a glimpse of what has to offer here for the new footage, yeah, we'll take a listen here.
Wash the dishes.
Now you wash the dishes.
You tidy up the room.
You tidy up the room.
You clean the fireplace.
You clean those cobwebs.
And I'll use the broom.
And he'll use the broom.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to put this into context. Like, imagine if you saved a person's life, right?
And like, it's just crazy that they would go from such a very kind and courteous style to being so me, you're gonna do this for me, you're gonna do this and that, and you have no say in it, or whatever like, it's just like, get that out of here. No, you're being that belligerent. Now get the fuck out of here with that dog shit. And then much less the amount of stuff we've had to put up with from recent live action stuff. How much of it is actually live action? How much of it is CGI? Right? Because most of the time, especially with a lot of the stuff they're putting out nowadays, back then, from the 90s when we had stuff like 101 Dalmatians, 102 Dalmatians and stuff like that, right? Guess what? They used actual puppies. They used actual practical effects. They were actually outside. They built sets themselves so that way these things looked beautiful or realistic. Nowadays, everything's fucking CGI because, hey, we have so many goddamn fucking $1 million at our disposal. Why don't we just spend millions on that shit? Perfect. That works for us. But in reality, you're crucifying your own film ahead of time, especially in a time where people are starting to get bored and tired of the live action motif. And then now you also push forward even further with the stuff that we've got going on with Rachel Zegler being such a unlikable person. Just, you know, hey, her co-star was gonna lose his job. Hey, that's Hollywood, baby. You know, like, do you not have any sympathy? Do you not have any humanity in you? You're just gonna, oh well, that's Hollywood, baby. Okay, like, you're gonna be that much of a dick. Okay, then I guess we should reciprocate that same feelings towards you, because you don't need to be in this fucking platform. You don't need to be elevated this level, right? You could be getting the bottom tier and that'd be fine. But with how it's been perceived, you just can't stand that. You just can't handle the criticism. And I have very little faith in this most recent live action adaptation of one of the best, and if not the first film that set Disney on the map, Snow White. And you're gonna butcher that film by being politically correct, fixing things, correcting situations that don't need to be corrected. Okay, you do you, but hey, let me know how that revenue is going along, right? Because we all know it's gonna definitely make the same amount of money as Deadpool and Wolverine. We're sure it's gonna make the same amount of money as Avatar: The Way of Water. What else? Even Inside Out 2. We're definitely gonna make that much money, right? Come on, be realistic. With that being said, please let me know down in the comments below what y'all think of this whole Rachel Zegler attacking Gal Gadot. Do you think that this film even has a chance? Yes or no? Other than that, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for viewing. I will see you in another one. Have a good night, good evening, good morning, and good night. I will see you in another video. I've said that too many times. Bye!